Now we're doing 9-2B. In this question, we need to compare the angles of measures A and D, and then compare the measures of angles B and C. So we're supposed to do that for all three of these figures, comparing these angles. So let's take a look at those. Over on our diagram, angle A and D are here. Both of them measure 107 degrees. Both of them are sitting on top of the parallel lines, and both of them are on the same side of the transversal. That's important to notice. Now we're going to compare B and E. The thing that we notice first is the measure of B and E is exactly the same, 73 degrees. And we notice that B is below the parallel line, as is E, and that both E and B are on the same side of this line, the transversal. Now we're going to take a look at the other angles that we were supposed to compare. So we're supposed to compare F and J, which is F and J. So this angle and this angle. So I'm just going to color them to make it a little easier. So we're comparing this angle and this angle. And as we compare them, we notice that they are both 28 degrees. They are both sitting on top of the parallel line, and they are both on this side of the transversal. The next angle that we're supposed to compare, or a pair of angles, is G, which is right here, and K, which is right here. Again, note that G is underneath the parallel line, as is K, and they are both on the same side of this transversal. The last two pairs that we're supposed to compare are N and S, which is right here, N and S. Again, notice that both of these are on the same side of this transversal, which is M. So they're both on top of that, and they are both to the left of the parallel lines that are cut by the transversal. R is right here, and we are comparing it to T, which is right here. Again, both of them have the same measure. Both of them are to the right of the parallel lines, to the right of this line and to the right of this line. And both of them are on the same side of this line, which is the transversal. The reason that CPM wanted you to notice that is because when we go back, they give you the definition of corresponding angles. So these angles that we just looked at fit the definition of corresponding angles. They are on the same side of the two parallel lines, and they are on the same side of the transversal, which is right here. So all these angles are in this side. If we look over here, all these angles are on the same side of the transversal, and both angles that we're looking at here, this pair, are below the parallel lines. These two are above the parallel lines. So that is the definition of corresponding angles.